Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today I want to ask you a question. I'm going to start things off with a poll really quickly. What gameplay of World War II multiplayer do you like to see more? Do you like to see, and I'm just talking like casual stuff, just kind of background stuff when I'm talking about like a weapon or a patch or something like that. Would you rather have normal game modes like Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, that sort of stuff on the regular maps? Or do you not mind, or do you prefer looking at war maps in the background, that sort of thing? Let me know. There's going to be a poll right here, and let me know. The reason I say this is because I really enjoy war for many different things. One, I think it's really compelling, it's a really interesting game mode, but more importantly, the stats are not followed, or the stats are not tracked per se, and also the fact that it's a little bit more consistent, very much objective based, and just overall completely different than the regular standard game modes. With the regular standard game modes, there is some sort of standard that I try to hold myself to, and that's not just like a KD standard, that's like an objective play standard, a winning standard, and that sort of thing. And that can and has been frustrating recently, mainly because of the lack of footsteps. They nerfed the footsteps, and it's really, it's not like a deal breaker to me. You know, I live streamed without footsteps and it wasn't too bad, but really, I just think that sometimes I get burnt out. Obviously, I'll go through my phases and whatnot, but without footsteps, it's like, you know, people get around you and you can't really hear them, and it's just difficult. It's just difficult to me. It's difficult to rush without footsteps. And let me say this, it's not that I do poorly without footsteps, because that's just not the case. I can do very well without footsteps. I do well without footsteps. It's just that I could do better with footsteps. So the skill ceiling that's capable is just completely demolished without footsteps, and that's just frustrating to me. Luckily, footsteps are not that big of a deal in war. It comes into play here and there, but overall it's not the biggest issue, and because it doesn't track KD and you can't see how many deaths you have, and it is all about objective stuff, dying isn't as painful in war as it might be in like a TDM or Kill Confirmed or Domination. And so sometimes when I just want to relax and have fun, or even try to just get a lot of challenges done and have a lot of fun and play a lot of objective stuff, I really tend to find myself playing a lot of war. My hesitation is that war is very repetitive, and unless you are playing the game, you really don't understand how the game is unique to that certain match, because each match can be very different depending on the enemies you have and the strategies that they are using and that sort of thing. So it's interesting to play, but I'm not sure if it's that interesting to watch. I am interested in your opinion, that's why you did the poll at the beginning of the video. But I am going to try and mix it up. I've showed you guys war a little bit, but I think I've done pretty well about hiding the fact that I play probably 75% of my World War II experience within war. So I'm probably going to slip in some war gameplay, and if I do, it's probably going to be 50-50. I still have a fairly decent amount of gameplay saved up from just like regular matches, and I will still play it. The new DLC is actually very fantastic. I really like it a whole lot. But other than that, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm going to mix in war a little bit more in my gameplays, but I just wanted to get your guys' opinion. This is something we have not had in Call of Duty for a while, so it's always just been box standard multiplayer. So this is really interesting to me. I'm interested to see what you have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your fantastic support. Until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. As always, stay beautiful.